Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to yet another episode of Talking TVL. I'm your digital host, Breona Winn, and if you don't know what this is our pre-show to the lifestyle show called Tennessee Valley Living, which airs every weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Listen, happy Thursday. Crazy to think that we only have one more day left in the work week, but here we are. And let me tell you, yesterday we sat down with Essential Wellness, and they told us how to promote, or how they promote wellness from the inside out of the body. So I have the interview for you right here. Let's take a look.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Well, helping people feel stronger and more confident, right? That is the goal behind the Powerhouse team at Essential Wellness Institute. It's a brand new wellness spa right here in Huntsville that is offering everything from brain boosting treatments to body sculpting tech. And because you tuned in, you're getting a little bit of a free lesson right here on the air on TVL. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. And again, I said it during the break, but just huge congratulations for bringing what you've brought. Again, this new wellness center, brand new. Kind of take me the backstory. What made you, did you guys kind of have a background in this of sorts? Or did you just see a need in the community? How do we bring this to life now in North Alabama?
Yes. So first of all, I'm Dr. Belinda Savage Edwards. I'm a neurologist here in Huntsville. And
I'm her daughter, Kennedy. I was going to say Dr. Belinda. I'm Kennedy Edwards. And I have been working at the Essential Wellness for a few months now.
Wow. Yeah, but our initial drive was that, so aging is normal, but illness is not. And it's all about prevention. So even with my Academy of Neurology, we recognize that brain health is very important. And the same risk factors for brain health would be also for cardiac would be brain as well. So we want to prevent disease.
Wow.
We want to prevent, and it's all about healthy mind, healthy body.
I love
So
it.
Essential Wellness Institute is the first of its kind in North Alabama. It's a faith, mind, and body center where we're interested in holistic medicine, the whole person, the entire person. And our motto is feeling good. You feel good, then you look good.
I love that. And
You
again, we know
cannot
you're
look
helping.
good without feeling good.
Absolutely. Those are so interconnected. And Kennedy, I want to bring you in the conversation more specifically. So if people are kind of curious, kind of walk me through just the kind of patients you see, what people experience, what then kind of a treatment procedure then looks like. I mean, you teach such a wide range of topics. So kind of what does that look like in terms of that patient care?
Yeah, well, first of all, the kind of patients we see, everyone can be a patient because we're dealing with, anxiety, depression. We have ExoMind, which is FDA cleared for anxiety and depression. We have M-Scope Neo that helps with body sculpting, making sure everybody looks right. We also have the Emcella chair for incontinence and pelvic floor strength, as well as the M-Face, which is non-invasive, like facelifts and even lip injections.
You mentioned ExoMind, which I want to talk a little bit more specifically about, because I think people in every phase of life, background, what have you, we're dealing with some kind of, I don't want to say we all have neuro problems, but sometimes I'm like, we all got some kind of neuro situation going on.
Right.
So tell me what this treatment looks like and how might you guide, maybe even somebody watching, kind of something that we can do to kind of clear our minds and reset.
Yes, absolutely. So ExoMind delivers transcranial magnetic stimulation to the left prefrontal cortex. And so the left prefrontal cortex actually is where our executive function, our planning, and then it deals with mood. So the magnetic stimulation is actually FDA cleared for major depressive disorder, for obsessive compulsive disease, for anxiety, for binge eating. So it's clear for that. I use it for my migraine headache patients, all of that. So specifically ExoMind will increase the neuroplasticity, and that's involved with having us learn. It increases the connections, the brain cells, the connections in the brain. And then it also improves sleep. It causes mental wellness. It causes us to focus better. It causes a clearer mind. So what I like to say is that it does not solve life's challenges.
Sure.
What it does is it better equips us to deal with it.
Yeah,
So,
and I'm so amazed too, just kind of that same note, just the true science behind all of this. I think for people watching and think, well, I just need to take a deep breath or what have you,
Yes,
which is very
that
important.
too.
Yes.
But there can be other things going on, as you mentioned in your background of neurology. I mean, the brain is so complex,
Absolutely.
And as it should be. I think we are true creation at its finest. And so we got a lot going on to deal with. But ladies, just kind of as we wrap here, I do want to stress for people maybe a little apprehensive. You know, I think sometimes people think holistic medicine, what's this about? Is this going to help me? Kind of, I don't want all these like cords and wires and brain stimulation, things of that nature. Any kind of final words just to assuage people, as you mentioned, this really is for everybody.
Yeah, so I guess my final words would be, if you are, a little hesitant or want to see what, we have at the Essential Wellness Institute, we have our grand opening on Friday, and that is actually available for everyone from 1 to 3 to actually demo, there's the picture, to demo all of our devices and come see for yourself.
Awesome. So you can kind of have that up close look, see it, test it out, see if it's something that you want to pursue. But again, we are so excited for you ladies. Doctor, I'll wrap again one more time with you. Tell us where you guys are again, grand opening, times, details, everything we need to know.
Yes, so we're located at 2702 Triana Boulevard. Our grand opening is actually on Friday from 1 to 6, and from 1 to 3 p.m. we'll actually have there's a big Greyhound bus looking there where you'll be able to demo the equipments. There are raffles going on, and we've actually collaborated with several companies around the Huntsville area. So we'll be giving away raffles, and it'll be a fun time for all.
So incredible. We certainly do not. Dr. Belinda Kennedy, thank you so much for coming on. So grateful again for all you ladies have done, and have fun at the grand opening.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll be right back after the break.
Again, that is Essential Wellness. Listen, I need to go ahead and just make my appointment. I think so. Just the fact that they help with your brain health, your mental health, your physical health. And again, it's from the inside out. I think that's beautiful. So again, Essential Wellness Institute off of Triana Boulevard. And if you want to rewatch that interview, head on over to tvliving.com so you can get all of the details and more. But without further ado, let's get started on what today looks like for Tennessee Valley Living. Listen, it's a fun show. It's very, it is, let's just get into it. And then you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Up first, we've got Parrotfish, the band, okay? They are a rock band, and they have a song that released actually today called Collapse. I was doing a little research this morning. They seem like such a fun time. They make very funny TikToks, so just shout them out really quickly. Follow them at Parrotfish Band on TikTok. I definitely, when they come in, I want to ask them how they came up with their name. What is Parrotfish? Who came up with it? What's the meaning behind it? And much more. But hey, tune in at 11 a.m. today. Maybe we can find the answer to that together. So that's going to be up at around 11:15. Then we've got Dr. McGee stopping by from the Foot Clinic here in Huntsville around 11:30 to talk about the new AI bunion procedure for foot ulcers, okay? They did the first surgery here in Huntsville, and he's going to give us all the details on that and more, and how you or a loved one can be part of such a revolutionary experience. So again, that's going to be around 11:30, and then we are going to round this show out with our boy Brent from All Shook Up Catering for a new edition of Cocktail of the Month. I'm not quite sure what the flavor is going to be today. However, when it comes to Brent, he always makes great cocktails, so I'm very excited for it nonetheless, and I hope you all are as well. And then, listen, I know we just talked about the Essential Wellness Institute, but another like health spa place that you can go to is called Nava Aesthetic. It's a new spot around in Huntsville, and they offer a really cool service called the Salt Facial. It looks very relaxing, but I can show you better than I can tell you, so let's take a look.
I actually got started in the aesthetics field because my skin got burnt with a chemical peel. And at that point I was like, I'm a physician, I should know better than this, and I didn't. So I trained with a bunch of big name injectors and brought that to North Alabama. And then also that we're bringing in like technology that's not here yet. We were the first to pioneer AdvaTX, which is a laser that treats browns, reds, and hyperpigmentation, age spots. Also the first to bring in a salt facial to North Alabama. And now we have launched our Tuscany and Regerin, the 7 sperm facial, which is like viral. And so we're the first ones to offer it here. So a salt facial uses sea salt. It's a medical grade facial device. That means it's not available except in medical practice. And then it's followed by ultrasound, and then we finish it off with LED light therapy. So we use it's a medical grade LED lamp, and so they get 20 minutes under the lamp for that skin rejuvenation, and they look really glowy afterwards. what the salmon sperm facials have been is basically, you know, they noted that the wives of salmon farmers have great hands, and it found out that it was in the sperm essentially, which what it does is it heals from inside. So hyperpigmentation, age spots, acne scars. So it's a great product. Not all our treatments hurt. So a lot of them do. It involves needles and burning and all that. But in this area, there's a lot of people that want to look natural. They don't want to look overdone, and they don't want to look puffy cheeks and big lips and duck face and stuff like that. So there's a lot of that, and I bring to the table a very subtle, natural looking result. And patients are really happy because they look refreshed without looking fake. Contact with us starts with a consultation. So they come in, they do a consultation, they tell me what their skin concerns are. And then I tailor a treatment plan based on their skin concerns. And I always think of this, like I always say, there's the goal, and there's also how to get there. There's a direct way, there's the highway, freeway, not scenic at all. You'll get there the fastest. There's also a scenic route where, it'll be less invasive. You'll get there soon, but maybe not quite as quick as the direct way. And then we just choose together.
Two places I need to go, Nava Aesthetics and Essential Wellness. Again, how relaxing did that salt facial look? I'm just saying. And you have the opportunity to get that experience as well. Just go to their website, book your appointment, and go from there. Listen, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Talking TVL. Like I said, we've got quite the array of guests today. We've got a rock band, we've got a foot doctor, we've got cocktails. What more can we do here on Tennessee Valley Living? I hope you all enjoy. Make sure you tune in at 11 for the all-new episode that is live today. Have an amazing day and enjoy your Thursday. I'll talk to you tomorrow.